The Code of Criminal Procedure 1898. CRPC. Total marks 10. Topic number 2. Arrest in Code of Criminal Procedure 1898. Video number 4/A. A. Introduction Summary of topic. The concept of arrest. Black's Law Dictionary. Arrest means to deprive a person of his liberty by legal authority, taking under real or assumed authority, custody of another person for the purpose of holding or detaining him to answer a criminal charge or civil demand. The word legal authority in the definition: the exercise of lawful power of police to arrest an individual. The lawful power can either be real or assumed. As mentioned in the definition, the assumed power is when police arrest an individual under a suspicion, and real power is when the police arrest an individual while acting under a warrant of arrest. This also means when a layman, while performing his civic duty, arrests an individual under suspicion, such person acts under the assumed authority, whereas the concept of lawful or legal authority is subject to certain conditions. The person arrested is held or detained to answer. The period of detention is legal and justified until 24 hours, and thereafter the exercise of authority would be unjustified. This means that legal authority of arrest is subjection to satisfaction of the court. Arrest involves the authority to arrest, assertion of that authority with the intent to effect an arrest, and the restraint of the person to be arrested. Section 46 of the Code of Criminal Procedure permits the police or arresting authority, it could be a layman under specific circumstances, to actually touch the person or confine him, with one condition imposed of confining the person, if such person on verbal commands surrender and submit his custody. It further provides that if the person resists or attempts to escape, the police may take measures necessary for effecting the arrest. However, the section does not empower the police to cause death of the person unless he is not an accused of an offense punishable with death or imprisonment for life. The rule of restraint has been further elaborated in Section 50, which prohibits the police in exercising unnecessary restraint over the body or arrested person. Types of arrest. Arrest can be made under two circumstances. Arrest made in pursuance with a warrant issued by the court magistrate. The court may issue warrant of arrest of any person who is required for any proceedings. The execution of those warrants of arrest is the responsibility of police. The police, when acting under the warrant of arrest, may cause arrest of the person. However, the rules of the arrest with and without warrant remain the same. The only difference is that it is more obvious show of authority under the order of the court. Arrest made without any warrant but within the established legal provisions. Police can effect arrest without warrant. This power is subject to the circumstances covered under Sections 54, 55, and 57. Section 54 lays down 9 conditions for arrest without warrant. All these 9 conditions indicate 4 situations. 1. Reasonable suspicion. The suspicion can be of commission of cognizable office. The suspicion can be of possession of a property which is reported to be stolen, and the person in whose possession it was found failed to explain his possession. The suspicion can be of commission of offense outside Pakistan, and credible information has been received in this regard. Suspicion of being deserted from the armed forces. 2. Registration of cognizable case. If any person is nominated in a FIR, he can be arrested without warrant. Any person who has violated the rule under Section 565, 3, can be arrested without warrant, which is that a person on bail must inform the concerned police station before he leaves the jurisdiction of that police station. 3. Possession of implement of house-breaking. If an individual has in his possession an implement or house-breaking, or a weapon and fail to explain the reasons for the possession of such article, can be arrested without warrant. 4. Absconder. Any person who has been declared a proclaimed offender can be arrested without warrant wherever he is found. A person who is concealing his/her identity without justified reasons. A person who fails to satisfy the police for his presence in a particular area neither has any ostensible means of substances. Or any person who has a reputation of being a habitual robber, housebreaker, thief, or one who deals in the stolen property sale purchase, someone who has a reputation of committing extortion. Section 57 states that a person who refuses to disclose his identity or gives a false identity to police when he asked to disclose, such person can be arrested without warrant. Who can arrest? 1. Police law enforcement agencies. Police has power of arrested with and without warrants. The procedure and rules are provided in the Code of Criminal Procedure. 2. Magistrate Justice of Peace. Justice of Peace under Section 22-A have the power to arrest any suspicious person and hand over his physical custody to police. The section provides that Justice of Peace while arrest is at liberty to exercise powers under Section 54, 54 and 57 of the Code. Section 64 and 65 provides exclusive powers to arrest by magistrate. It states that if a person commits an offence in presence of the magistrate, a direct order of arrest can be made by the magistrate. 3. Public person. In terms of Section 59, a private person can assume the authority of arresting if he has reasons to believe against a person that he has committed non-bailable and cognizable offence or is about to commit. He is a proclaimed offender. The private person acting under Section 59 must immediately after the arrest inform the police and hand over the custody to the police, and if possible, he can take the custody of such person to the nearest police station. The police, after initial interrogation, if find the person suspected or guilty of commission of an offence cognizable and non-bailable in nature, shall rearrest the person. If such person refuses to disclose his name and residential address while interrogation, such person can be arrested under Section 57. Rule of caution. Reasonable restraint. The subsection 2 of Section 46 read with Section 50 provides that the restraint while arresting should be reasonable and subject to resistance. Killing of an individual during arrest is extrajudicial, and the only justified reason for use of such force is in cases when arrest is being made under offences punishable with death and extreme resistance has been displayed from the individual being arrested. Section 60 and 61 provides that the person arrested is produced before the magistrate without delay. In case the magistrate is not available immediately, the police can retain the custody for 24 hours and not more than that. Section 63 provides that if the person arrested without warrant during initial interrogation satisfy the police that it was a mere suspicion, the police may discharge the person arrested on execution of personal bond. However, such person will later be produced before the magistrate for getting a judicial endorsement on the discharge. Rights of the person arrested, male and female. The person arrested is entitled to be treated with dignity. The period of detention in cases where arrest is without warrant is 24 hours, and after the expiration of such period, the custody of arrested person to be produced before a magistrate. Section 61. A female accused, if arrested and has to be confined overnight, she cannot be confined in a lockup where male accused person are kept. A female accused, if confined in a lockup, there has to be a female police officer available in the station. Whenever an arrest is made, with or without warrant, and custody is brought to police station, entry is to be made in the Rojnamcha. In case arrest is made under Section 57, the arrested person must be given an opportunity to establish his actual identity, and after satisfaction he may be discharged under Section 67. The search of person arrested and rule of caution. The person arrested without or without the warrant is physically searched, and whatever articles are found from the possession of such person are seized, and a memo is made for such recovery. If the articles found on the body of the person are crime property or weapon of crime, a separate memo of crime recovery is made. The rule of caution is while searching the person, be that male or female, the police must ensure decent manner of search. Breaking in the entrance and rule of caution. When police are acting under a warrant or under Section 54 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1898, arresting the person and such person enters into the house, the police may search the house. If it's a residential place, the police under Section 48 is bound to obtain ingress before breaking in the entrance. The section requires that police is bound to make 3 warnings and announce that any female occupant, if present in the house, may be separated and withdraw from the place. That after making such warnings, the police may break in the residence, and even while doing so, they must be cautious not to violate the privacy of the female residents in the house. The police may cause the arrest and search the house in presence of witnesses. Section 103 provides that 2 witnesses from the locality are a must, and prepare a memo of police has seized or taken any article in possession. Section 48 prohibits the police from making an unnecessary damage to the house while breaking in.